we've been out here for 4 days, and have you said thank you even once?
Thank you, Dan.
Since you've been here? Delete that. We are at Race Creek Trailhead, right on the Selway River, getting ready to head up river. It's a little more active at this trailhead than I expected. I thought that we'd be the only ones here, but it's almost full.
Yeah.
Heading up for 4 days, and maybe, well, I'm not even going to say how far we're going to go. We're going to go as far as we can and be happy with that.
Yep. We'll see how far that is. I have no idea how far that is.
Stick with us to find out how far we get. Might be a mile. Make it look natural.
Reckless abandon, reckless abandon. Oh, I suppose I could take it. I like this. Pick up your feet, son.
I made the same choice. I'm sure that's not a bad omen.
And so many outcrops we walk under.
Uh-huh. Those are cool too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we made it to Pincho Creek, and this is the awesome little addendum at the end. There's a whole lot of beach just down that way that most people camp at, but I think this one's pretty sweet. We're probably going to set up here. Well, we made it to Pincho Creek, which is pretty awesome. That was 10.4 officially, and we hauled ass coming in. That was pretty amazing. We got here at 4 o'clock, started at 11:30. I had trouble keeping up with Travis here. You were really moving. He's a man with a mission.
Yeah, wanted to get my tarp up before any rain hit.
Yeah. And we made it, and we did get everything set up, and then it cleared up. So we got a beautiful evening, and got the whole place to ourselves, which is amazing because this is a huge area. But it's pretty sweet sight.
Fantastic campsite.
Yeah. In fact, maybe we'll just stay here for 3 days. I don't know. It's a thought.
It's a thought.
Yeah. But everything's looking good. All systems are green, so probably be able to hit our goals tomorrow, but we'll see. Anything else?
Yeah, we'll see if we hit those goals tomorrow. See what tomorrow holds.
A little less confident. We'll see when we get up.
Yeah.
That'll be the real kicker.
Yeah, see if I can't get up.
Right. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
We're almost here. Oh yeah, starting to touch our trees.
There's hope. Works. Probably going to be 2 fucking campsites being here. I don't want to take it.
Well, good morning. We had a nice cold night. Got down to 34 last night, so I'm glad that I panicked at the last second and packed my down pants. Needed them last night, but ended up pretty cozy, not really complaining. And it is a beautiful blue sky day today, so even though it's still only about 38, so hoping to hit the trail and get warmed up. Come on, let's go.
That's some cold shit right there. Oh my god. Oh Lord.
This is
Yikes.
the smarter choice.
Can't feel my feet, Dan.
Get hiking. I love when it opens up and you can see multiple bends
Yeah.
in the river fading in the background. Man, that'd be really tough because massive current pushing right into those rocks on the outside of the corner. It'd take a lot of work to keep it on the inside.
Yeah.
We decided to stop for lunch in this beautiful spot, lay things out to dry. Some places you just can't not stop at. So we've decided to stop a little short of our goal. We're both kind of wrecked. This is the first trip of the year for me, and Travis has done a couple of hikes, but shorter. So that's okay. We're holed up at a place called Cedar Flats, and it's always nice to camp in the cedars, and there's water right there. A couple of sort of make-do campsites, not dream spots, but really I think they'll work out just fine. And so it's 3 o'clock, and I believe we've got 10 miles on the day, but it's just gorgeous out here. We've got a really beautiful day, and I just can't get enough of staring at these rocks and the river, trying to figure out how to run the river. So it's been a good day.
You can see the sun hitting those mountains.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Really defines everything.
Man, I just hope we get the morning sun
Yeah.
as soon as the evening sun left.
I sat over there all last night for dinner and everything, and then this morning again sat over there at breakfast. After I got all done, I look over here and like, well, I should be leaving. There's a tree right there. What the hell?
Yep, missed out on that one.
Yeah. Well, good morning. We're off, packed up and heading down the trail, and both had a really good night's sleep and rest up.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Which is good because today's going to probably be the big mile day. Not exactly sure, but somewhere between 12 and 15 miles. So we're hoping that it feels downhill, even though it isn't really. But
We can hope.
right. All right, let's go.
Nice sign, though.
It is a beautiful sign. Don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
No sign of a trail.
Oh, he's making it interesting early.
Smooth. That was close.
That was close, I'm not gonna lie.
This is the larger campsite at Pincho, where most of the boaters stay. and it goes on down a little ways. Boy, look at the beautiful color. That deep green emerald is just amazing. Makes me wonder, if the water was suddenly gone, how deep is it there? Here's the setup, and I have to say that I think this is evidence that the X-Mid 2 Pro takes up a smaller footprint than the standard X-Mid 2, because I was in the same site before, and I'll have to show you how I had to crimp up against that tree, but this is looking just fine. Perfect fit. Travis is set up over here. Cheers, Travis. Cheers. Well, we're at Cupboard Creek, which is a pretty cool spot. We're happy to get here, both because it is a cool spot, but also because it's only about 6 miles to go out to the trailhead tomorrow, so that'll be a nice easy out. And what'd you figure,
13.1
miles to here in the elevation? Remember that? Put him on the spot.
19?
I think you said 19.
Yeah, 19.
Total cumulative elevation gain. And
a lot more than we were thinking.
Yeah. It gets pretty strenuous after Pincho Creek, and so we had to come back through that same stretch this morning. But we made really good time.
Yeah, we killed it today.
Got to Pincho by 12:30, so that was hauling ass. And we got here a little before 3, I think.
Yeah.
So plenty of time to hang out. We're happy to get here because it keeps threatening to rain, and so we're pretty thrilled to get camp set up so that we could jump in there if we need to. But in the meantime, Travis has provided us with a wonderful fire. So we're gonna sit and soak up the heat of the fire and have some dinner. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good morning. This is us just about all packed up, ready to head out. And last night we were hoping to stay at Bollinger Creek, which is about a little less than 2 miles upstream from here. But there were people already there, so we had to settle for this place, Cupboard Creek, which is a pretty good substitute. This was actually a really sweet campsite, and perfect sitting log next to a fire with that as the background. So nobody's complaining about staying here last night. So looking forward to getting warmed up, and it looks like the clouds are lifting and might even have some blue sky to warm up with. So that'll be great. Let's go. I was kind of wondering if people pull up and park their boats there middle of the day for a swim in this slow section of the river. Looks like a perfect spot for that.
Packed for it. See, whenever you stop, you get all wadded up.
Right? Almost home. Hi.
Howdy.
Hi, Annie.
Annie, you okay?
When the talent doesn't cooperate. Red land here?
Yeah. keep my feet dry the whole 4 days except for this one crossing.
Let that ice up my ankle for a minute.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, that's what it is. So much for just one blowdown.
Yeah, this just happened since we came in.
I don't think I've ever had such a big tree block my way while I was out there. Bam! There. Oh, that was a group you saw.
Trucks are still there. That's a good sign.
Good sign.
Now if they start, we're in the money.
As long as we can get in and get the beer, it's
Okay, starting over. So we made it to the trailhead, and I make that out as 6 miles today and 40 overall for the trip. I forgot I was going to ask you ahead of time if you calculated the elevation gain.
Oh, no, not yet.
A lot.
More than I thought. It was more uphill on the way back than I thought.
Yeah, maybe closer to that 4,000 you saw in the guidebook or wherever it was.
It was way more than I thought.
So Travis and I were talking yesterday, and we agree on our philosophy of backpacking, that it's about the experience and not about the destination. And so, you know, if you're out here, the idea is to soak it up, and things happen and the unexpected pops up, and no trip ever goes exactly the way it's planned. So the most important skill in backpacking is to roll with the punches, and if you're focused on the experience, that's a lot easier to do. So just want to say thanks to Travis for an awesome experience.
Thank you, Dan. It's been a great trip.
And also thanks to you guys. If you're still watching this, you are certainly hardy travelers and we very much appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Take care.
Cheers to you guys. Just another day of me packing Dan's gear. He just waits for me to get behind him.
Magical power. Woo! You're flying a drone in the wilderness. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thanks. That's courtesy of Travis.